Hey everyone, welcome to episode 6 of Drew and Shane. It's your pal Shane here, and I just wanted to let you know that today's show is brought to you by Pride. Pride, you look like a tool. And we've decided to pick the show up and head out west, to the land of fun in the sun, the orange country, peach country, the dirty South. We're in Hollywood, California.
Holy shit.
Andrew,
Shane, hey, what's up? Oh, you started it?
Yeah, I went ahead and started the pod.
You fucking crazy rascal.
We're recording live in a park.
Dude, I just paid $39 for a bag of fucking pretzels.
Steal!
I know.
Steal!
Everything is just so cheap out here. I can't understand it.
There's only 38 baseball games going on today.
Seriously, and 200 football games.
Man, there's like this city.
There's nothing to do here.
This state is dead.
It really is.
It controls America.
What a bunch of crap. But you know what? It does have beautiful attractions like the world's largest...
Like the women.
Yeah, like the world's largest lemon.
Woman.
Yeah, lemon. Imperial Country, they got that. They have East Jesus.
What is Imperial
sweet.
Country?
Mud pools, they have those too. And ruins of Bombay. Don't know what any of those things are.
I drank a lot of Bombay once.
Me too. Louisiana.
I was hoping we could come out here. We're really low on money for the show. And, I was hoping there's a lot of... This is prospector country.
It really is.
So I'm wearing my overalls with the poop flap.
Yep.
And I got a big pickaxe that's covered in blood. I don't know what Mbutu's been doing with it, but
good thing he didn't even find us. I didn't tell him shit.
I'm ready to go mining.
I left a note. Hey, I know what we're gonna go mining for, Shane.
What are we gonna go mining for?
We're gonna go mining for all the gold in California. Is in the bank in the middle of Beverly Hills in somebody else's name. So if you're dreaming about California, it don't matter at all where you played before. California's a brand new game. Trying to be a hero.
Girl.
Winding up a zero.
Yeah, baby.
Scar a man forever. Right down to your soul.
Get that shit.
Living in the spotlight. Can kill a man outright.
Trap beats.
Cause everything that glitters is not gold.
That's what they tell me.
Yep. All the gold in California is in the bank in the middle of Beverly Hills in somebody else's name. So if you're dreaming about California, it don't matter at all where you played before. California's a brand new game.
Bring this shit
on!
on!
Yeah! And all the gold in California is in the bank in the middle of Beverly Hills in somebody else's name. So if you're dreaming about California, it don't matter at all where you played before. California's a brand new game.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Yeah, girl.
I hear there's a lot of guys out here named Chad.
Yeah.
And like Tyler.
Yep. 74% of the whole population is named Chad or Tyler, regardless of their gender. There is only spectrum out here.
Which is insane because I've heard, according to my internet viewings,
yes,
this whole state is filled with Asian women who are naked.
Yep. I have literally only seen that since we've been here.
This country controls the United States, so I figured that way we could get some leverage if we came out here for our hot, dank pod that we just cannot get going. It's spinning.
Yep.
I've moved into the studio. You've moved into the studio, which kills me. I hate that you live there.
Yep.
Hey.
I'm sorry about
we're living
the
there
fleas,
with the Mbutu.
the ticks.
my wife
Yep.
is, I don't know. She went with Ubuntu, and Ubuntu's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
or however he talks.
some shitty made up accent.
Yeah.
Sounds like you did it.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, we got to get this show moving.
Hell yeah.
You hear that?
I was just gonna say that. Do you hear that?
I don't.
What?
Ooh.
I can't hear anything.
It's time for that opinion on opinion.
Shane, I can't hear anything. Oh.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, okay, I can hear
Yeah,
stuff.
put the bag down.
Sorry, I was huffing the bag and the contents of the bag.
It's time for me. There's a hamster in there. Why is it covered in paint? Let it go.
Sorry,
Let
Jesus.
it go. Dump it out.
Okay, fuck, okay.
Jesus, were you huffing paint and hamster piss?
Yeah. It's a San
Get
Francisco
it together. Hey, Cole, I'm not gonna.
No,
spectrum.
we're not going there.
Spectrum.
We're not. Our hands are up right now.
Hands in the air.
Yep.
Waving like you just don't. I don't really care.
Nope.
But you know, I'm gonna destroy you with my hot opinions.
Hit me.
My wet opinions.
Yep.
Is it? I think it's not gay to tell another gentleman mid-conversation that you've never met in your entire life that he has the most beautiful eyes you've ever seen in your entire life.
Can you use that in a sentence, like an example?
Like, me and this guy were talking...
This is like a spelling bee. I need it in a sentence.
And me and this guy were talking about this house. He's a contractor. I'm his little worker bee. And he's sort of telling me where he'd like me to start working. And I'm just looking at him and I go, fella, you got the two most beautiful pools of blue I've ever seen. I could just go swimming in them.
Wow.
And he looked at me and said, get the fuck away from me. Is that a little...
That's a little hard. He's playing hard to get. I think you'll get him. I think you got a chance.
I'm not trying to get him.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering, is that gay? Can men have the most beautiful eyes you've ever seen?
I think so. And I think it's backfired on a lot of guys out there. I think there's a certain demographic that you're not supposed to say that sentence to.
Attack helicopters?
Attack
Non-binary,
helicopters.
pansexual attack helicopters.
Yep. Attack helicopters. Zookeepers. I don't think you should be able to say that to, also. You don't want to distract them. They could die. They could be eaten by a koala bear.
Drop bear, as we call them.
Yep.
From the dirty south.
Yeah, and priests. You don't want to say a priest has beautiful eyes.
Especially if you're a small child.
Exactly.
Am I right?
You're right. But yeah, I think there's a certain demographic you don't want to say that to, but I do think it's okay.
You know, I was at a spritzer mixer with my now wife.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this guy. We were sort of chatting it up, and I said, "Woo! You got some purty peepers." And I sort of ran over to my wife and said, "I married the wrong non-binary sexual human."
Yeah.
I said, "Come look at these peepers."
Yeah.
And she started tongue fucking him.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Wow. You know, that's an experience.
You ever seen a man with some beautiful eyes?
Yep. And I'm going to tell you how it backfired for one gentleman in particular. So I was walking down 16th Street, like I always do. There was a homeless man, and he was naked from the waist down. So he was just
some might say he was free.
Pseudo naked, yeah. You know. And a little on the weird side. The bush was a little well kept, which I thought was different.
Did you compliment it?
I didn't, because I was staring at his eyes. And he literally corrected me. He said, "Hey man, my junk's down here." And you know what? I felt a certain level of shame because I was just so lost in that gaze. That beautiful it was like looking into two galaxies at the same time, and Neil deGrasse Tyson was like explaining them, you know?
I don't think eyes are inherently sexual.
No.
You know, because I've never looked a woman in the eyes.
No.
I'll sort of look directly at her chest while I place my order at McDonald's.
Yep.
Like, that'll be 2 number D's.
Yep.
And a large D
Yep.
cup. I want a Coke with that.
Yep.
And she'll sort of say, "Get the fuck out of here before I call the cops."
Yep. So. Also playing hard to get. You'll get her too, Shane. I believe in you. But yeah, so that's definitely backfired before with that one beautiful eyed homeless man that I saw.
I've never told a chick she had beautiful eyes because I'm only looking at men's eyes.
Yeah.
I'm so disgusted by the male anatomy that I'll sort of just stare at their eyes.
Yep.
Because they're so disgusting to me. That's how totally straight I am.
Yeah.
And definitely 100% not gay.
Yeah. No. Exactly. Well, and then the other day I sat through 7 red lights. People were pissed, but at the time there was nothing around me.
You've been known to just fall asleep at red lights.
Yeah. You know, mostly when I'm drunk or high or whatever.
You finished the DARE program.
I do every time because they dare me to, so I do that. So there was one time I sat through 7 red lights. Nothing was around. I was in my own world. I locked eyes with this panhandler. We stared longingly into each other's eyes. I didn't even give him any money. We shared moments. We shared a Twix.
Are you sure?
Mental Twix.
Are you sure that you're
break me off a piece of that Twix?
Are you sure you're not just going around fucking homeless people?
I might be.
That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
It's a fetish for me. I need to be on my strange addiction show.
I can't. You can't be aroused remotely.
We're in Hollywood. I'm going to talk to the producer from My Strange Addiction. Maybe I can.
I don't know what that
I can
is.
make some side money for us. So,
on that dirty side.
Yeah, but
you know, another hot opinion I have that I just am. I'm not going to wane on this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's
John Wayne. Yeah, I hear you.
That's a hero of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Pilgrim.
Yep.
But I don't think there's anything better in the world than nice old people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'll sort of give you a cookie.
Yep.
And a kiss on the mouth, open mouth.
Yeah.
And they'll say, "Thanks for dropping by."
Yep.
To which I'll say, "You're welcome."
Yeah. My opinion.
You like nice old people?
You know, I like nice old people, but I kind of prefer crabby old people a little bit more. I mean, one of the crabbiest old people that I've never met has guided me through one of the greatest drinking games I've ever participated in. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's none other than Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. You were there for that when I got all smashed.
We don't condone that drinking game.
No.
That was the worst night of Andrew's short life.
Yes. I literally died. We drank an entire handle of Jack Daniels between 3 people.
What you want to do is every time Clint Eastwood says something that would completely kill a liberal outright and have them literally shaking.
Yeah.
You take a shot. And you're going to die of alcohol poisoning within about 7 minutes of the movie starting.
Yep. And you'll also throw up out of a balcony onto 7 more balconies all the way down. Pissing off an entire apartment complex.
They'll never know where it came from.
Yep. I remember Matt and I were howling at cars. I don't remember how we got outside, but we were howling at
Our good friend Matt.
Yep.
We hope he's listening.
Yeah.
We know he's not.
No.
He's got children. Those of you with children will understand that your lives are just turned to complete shit after having one, and you are no longer any fun to your friends or family.
No.
And I don't know, man. I just think they're all we have. I think nice old people are all we have in the world.
See, and when I see an old person pulling up their nipple-high pants, munching on some good old hard candy, and driving their 97 Ford Taurus at the speed of progression, really fast as grease lightning. It just fills me with overwhelming joy and happiness. It gives me a mental boner, a mental chub, if you will, full mass.
Some would say that all boners start mentally.
Yeah.
As soon as you stare into his, nothing.
Its eyes. The attack helicopter's eyes.
Non-binary pansexual attack helicopter. Yeah. Clearly. But, I interact with lots of people every day, and I've grown to hate all of humanity and just think, God, all you people are pricks.
Yep.
Well, at least most of you. And then I'll sort of work for like a nice... I'm a prostitute.
Yeah.
And I'll sort of work for a really nice old couple, and I'll be like, I'll say things to them like, hashtag faith in humanity restored.
Yeah.
Hashtag life is worth it. Hashtag thanks for the brittle. The peanut brittle.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Hashtag your floor is really shiny.
Yeah.
I've been known to answer questions such as, where is my kid? Why don't they come visit me anymore?
Yeah. And then you just pretend to be their kid because you're a great person despite the fact that you're a prostitute. I mean, with no morals or anything.
They'll sort of catch on because their skin color doesn't line up with mine.
Yeah.
Nor do
because you're Asian. I get it. Yeah, it's olive is difficult to match, especially if they're, old. What was that?
What was that? A bird. A bird just flew into the computer.
And it's dead. It has a dart with a note stuck in it.
Oh, fuck.
Shane. What the... Did you fucking tell him?
No.
I didn't fucking tell him.
Oh, shit.
It's got a piece of the cut-off tip of candy corn taped to the back of the note.
There can be only one person. Ubuntu has found us.
Oh, fuck. Can you see him?
Holy shit, what is he shaking?
Dude.
Looks like a spear. He's holding it high above his head and pressing it up over and over. Can you hear him? What's he saying?
I think so. I think he's just kind of
He's running full speed at us.
Hey, you fucking bomber clutch! Why you leave me back at the house?
Where's my wife?
Where did you get the spear from? That's a different one. Oh, I got it off of Amazon for $39.99.
What was the promo code on that?
And
Mbutu, what was the promo code?
Kill little faggot. Oh,
Jesus
Jesus Christ, that is me. Oh,
shit.
God damn it.
Mbutu, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on. I'm glad you guys called me all the way over here.
Yeah, we sort of never want you on the show.
Yeah, and your skirt is getting shorter by the second. My God.
It looks like the green on a PGA field. You know, where it's super short. It's like a quarter of an inch short, and your pubes are so coarse and long, and I can feel them scraping against my knee. And
Shane, he's gone.
Holy shit!
He fucking left.
Oh, he's terrorizing Street
He
Performance.
is.
You get him, Mbutu.
Oh yeah, fucking assert your dominance on these
prissy
fucking
ass pussy jugglers.
kick Tyler's ass.
Chad Tyler.
Chad Tyler. Michaels. Got it. But what were we talking about?
Oh no, I think he's in love with me.
I think he is.
I think he may have killed my wife to further his lovemaking with me. Good thing I sent my wife's twin sister out with him. She hates her.
Get wrecked.
Wives hate her.
Wow.
As the internet ad would say. But I got one more hot take.
Yeah.
And I stand firmly by what I'm about to say to you.
On 2 feet, yeah.
Drew, on my bipedal leg stand, whatever an attack helicopter has.
Yeah. Phalanges.
Strippers are holding society together. I think all that it is holding the world together is adult entertainers. Mm-hmm. And I think if you took away all of them, society is completely derailed.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I mean, I thought that was fact. I didn't know that was an opinion. I read it on Wikipedia like 2 weeks ago. But
I saw you type in ladyboys. What is that?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
So, strippers are doing...
Who hasn't met just the most lovely stripper?
I fell in love with a stripper. There's actually a song that was named after my love for this stripper.
A ballad, as it were.
Yeah. But, no, they stimulate the economy. They inspire.
Stimulate me?
Yeah, and they give an outlet for really fucked up people. I mean, what more could you ask for?
I would say that I'm not that fucked up.
I mean, you kept your wife in a basement for 6 months, but who's counting? I mean, if it would have been 7 months, you would have been really fucked up.
We were playing Kidnap Victim.
Oh,
we were playing Kidnap Victim.
That's that new board game that Play School came out with. I got you. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And it was sort of she drew the card where it was her family doesn't really care that she's gone.
Yeah.
She drew the Matilda card.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was like, bitch, I got you.
Damn.
And so she lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she did. She looked really good.
Yeah, she was happy. She was like, thank you so much. What was that last thing you said?
Nothing. So, I'm going to go in a little bit of detail. Stalkers, wife beaters now have a target that they can pay for to stalk and beat on in their spare time. I mean, it just sounds like a great outlet. They're like psychiatrists. Strippers are like psychiatrists for these terrific human beings.
I've talked to a stripper.
Yeah.
I've connected with a stripper.
Uh-huh.
She was on it was in one of those strip clubs where they have the stage on the same level as the chair that you're sitting on, so they're not above you.
Yep.
And there's 3 poles.
Yep.
1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm. And they're all sticky. Yep. I got you.
I mean, I don't know. There's a little stage it looks like a train track going around the 3 stripper poles.
A circus.
It's probably like 8 inches wide, literally.
Uh-huh.
And that's where, like, when you'd throw your tips for the dancing ladies.
Yeah.
And they would come dance.
The dancing dames, Shane. Yeah.
They would come dance on that, like, 8-inch stage.
Yeah.
And this chick was clearly quite drunk.
Yeah.
And she was loving me.
She was touching her toe to her nose kind of thing.
Toe to my nose, fam.
Whoa.
She was giving me that lap dance.
Wow.
And, I was sort of like, damn, you drunk. And anyway, I may or may not have given her all my money.
Yeah.
And,
What's the most you spent on a hooker or a stripper? Same thing.
Oh, probably at least $300.
Seriously?
In a given hour.
Wow.
Money back. They're people to me. And you're completely not relating to this. But anyway, she was sort of drunkenly dancing on me. I could smell, she was sweating tequila.
Yeah.
Sweating it.
Yep.
And I was.
And there was a fish farm dancing in your face, I bet. Yep.
It was she had to keep the
Special
bottoms
two
on.
tunes for one. I got it. Yep.
Anyway, she was like going from the stage to like giving me a lap dance in front of everyone, and she sort of went back to get on this really tiny thin stage. It was like a track that ran around.
Yeah.
Anyway, and she goes to get back on it, and she almost like plunges to her death.
Yeah.
Drunkenly. So I like reached out and saved her from dying. Clearly.
A damsel in distress, Shane. You are a true hero.
I'm not the hero.
You got the pink heart.
I'm not the hero she needs. I'm the hero she deserves.
Wow.
But anyway, and so I saved her life.
You're like the gay Batman.
And then, after giving her all of my money,
Yeah.
after she got off the stage, she sort of went into the back to get changed. Rounced the back. And then she came out afterwards. She looked a little different to me then, probably because she was wearing clothes, and this is the first time I've seen her. She was still pretty good looking. You'll talk to my friends, and they'll sort of say, not good looking.
Yeah.
They're lying, because I was high,
Yep.
and I was drunk. But I wasn't that high or that drunk.
Yeah.
And, I sort of ate a lot of pot brownies.
Yeah.
Smoked a fatty with the crew,
Yeah.
as people would say.
Yeah.
Had like 10 shots. Now that I think that's not really exaggerating, which is really making me wonder how good she looked.
Right.
But anyway, that's about the level I was on. And she comes out, and we're talking, and I was like, this is a college town.
Yeah.
Do you go to school here? No.
Which college town? Just out of curiosity.
I'll say it.
Name drop it. Fuck it.
Fort Collins.
Oh shit!
Anyway,
you're on a military base. That's
and
chill. Military.
I was
college.
up there. Fort Collins. And so we're talking.
If Phil Collins was in.
Fine, I'll say it. It was Boulder.
Yeah.
Fine. We were on a boulder. Anyway, and she's out there,
Wait,
and
was
I say
it Boulder or Fort Collins?
it was Boulder.
Were you at the bus stop?
I wanted to protect her. It was not the bus stop.
Dude, I was at the bus stop.
Famed bus stop.
I've been to the bus stop.
Let me finish my story. I
got
know
it.
of the horrors that have become of the bus stop. Anyway, so I'm talking to her, and I'm sort of like, do you go to college here? Because I just fuck, I'd be stripping and whoring to afford to go to CU Boulder.
Yeah, seriously.
Buffaloes, go Buffs.
Yep.
But anyway, I was like, do you go to college here? She's like, no. I was like, well, that's fair. And I was like, it was Saturday, so I was like, I was thinking of things to say. I barely had enough money for a dance.
Yeah.
A lap dance is like $30.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to pay that because we're still going to drink. Yeah. Anyway, I'm like, what were you doing today? And she was like, today, me and my friends, we kind of, we rode four-wheelers out into the woods.
Yeah.
And we sort of, we did a bunch of blow, and then we built these little ramps.
Yeah.
And, just like drop that she did a bunch of blow that day.
Yeah.
And it was like, and then we drove further in, and we had a little fire. And immediately after I heard we did a bunch of blow,
Yeah.
I was like,
You were like,
have you met my friend Daniel? Here's $30 to give Daniel a lap dance.
Wow.
And she immediately went and took Daniel and gave him a lap dance.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I got her out of my hair. Because she's literally, I don't know if she's a cokehead, but she's a stripper who has done coke once.
Daddy issues.
Yeah,
we got it, Shane. We got it. Daddy issues.
That doesn't count as a cokehead to me.
No?
No, if she was drinking Coca-Cola while doing coke in the woods,
Yeah.
that's a cokehead.
Snorting coke through a can of coke.
A one-timer hot blonde chick who does coke in the woods.
Shotgunning.
It's Boulder, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Who is not doing coke in the woods?
I shotgunned a can of coke filled with cocaine before.
Anyway, Daniel goes over to get a dance. He's wearing glasses.
Fucking
I'm
nerd.
like, okay, I got out of that problem.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the ladies taking off their clothes and such.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. Are you a fan of ladies taking off their clothes?
I'm a fan of dames and broads taking off their clothes, not so much miladies, but whatever. To each their own.
And Daniel comes back with no glasses and all smiles. And he's like, hey Shane, I got you a dance. She's waiting over there for you. And I was like, yay! And I sort of got up.
You meandered.
I was like, fuck it. And I went and I got a nice 3-song lap dance.
Wow.
And I paid $30 for I think 2 songs for Daniel's lap dance.
Yeah.
I would
Any of them by the Gately brothers?
Who? Anyway, I would come to find out that she only charged Daniel $15 for a 3 to 4 song lap dance.
Yeah.
When I paid $30 for 2.
Wow.
So anyway, I get this lap dance, and then I'm like, okay, and we're going. I say thanks. Do you say thanks after getting a lap dance?
I mean, it's customary to say you're welcome after getting a lap dance. Because you are paying.
You're welcome. What a pretentious asshole to give a working girl, a stripper as she was, to have her give you a lap dance and then pay her and say, yeah, thanks. Anyway,
the previous joke is brought to you by Pride.
I think Vince,
I'm a tool.
I think Vince tried to invite her back to the cribbo to drink with us. Mm-hmm. Our previous guest, Vincent Torres.
Yes, with all the butt jokes.
Episode 2, much loved.
Much butt stuff, yeah. Okay. So,
anyway, we get out there and we're walking to the next bar, as we were wont to do.
Yeah.
I drank a lot. Anyway, and...
so you guys weren't really walking, you were more staggering with grace. I got it. Yeah.
I was pretty high. I was walking pretty straight.
Yeah.
And I was a straight heterosexual man.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Daniel's like... talking about how she was steaming up his glasses while she was giving him a lap dance, and like,
was she just breathing in his face, or what?
And then I was like, yeah, that's what. and he's like, man, that was fun. What a good time for all.
Yeah.
And that's when I find out that it was only $15 for my lap dance, and they were all like, ooh, she really likes Shane, ooh. And then I sort of tell him, I exaggerate. I'm like, she's a cokehead, bro.
Yeah.
She literally told me she was a cokehead, and I said, have you met Daniel? And then he was like, ew, gross, ew. That's why she smelled like cigarettes. Ew, fuck you, Shane, fuck you. And
typical.
That's my most beautiful stripper story, other than the one time I was at that same strip club, and we were sort of standing on the outside looking in, far away from the rail, and I was with my large friend Nicholas. Both tall and wide, can leap a building in a single bound.
Yep.
And our episode
can stop a speeding train faster than a bullet. Yeah, I got it. Yep.
And our episode 2 guest, Vince, and this tall chick walks up to us all, and she's like, lap dances? ? Looking right at Nick.
Yeah.
Nick only likes bodacious girls, I guess. She wasn't good enough for him.
Wow, shallow.
Yeah.
The shallowest.
She was looking pretty hot.
Yeah.
She had the body. She had the face, and she was looking good. And then she goes to Vince, and I still say that my friend, episode 2 guest Vince,
all the butt stuff, butt stuff, right there.
Did not want a lap dance from her because he felt inadequate because she was about 5'11".
Damn.
And wearing heels.
Wow.
So she was about an inch shorter than me when we were walking.
A little inferiority.
Yeah. So I feel like Vince was like, nah, girl, because he was like, damn, she tall. I don't want to look like a toddler getting a lap dance from fucking Slender Man.
Right.
Anyway, she was super hot, and I got a lap dance from her, and just because I was tall, I guess.
Were you able to look her in the eyes?
Actually, yes. I'm pretty respectful of lap dance. I will just give them direct eye contact and not admire their bodacious tits and as it were.
Uh-huh. And V and P.
As you can tell, I'm pretty big.
T.
That sweet V. As you can tell, I'm pretty big fan of strippers and stripper culture.
Yep.
And I think that's all that's separating society from going mad, from not having these lovely ladies to sort of dance on them for that great currency of the best country on earth, the United States of America.
Yep, all the Benjamins.
And any strip club stories for you?
I mean, how are we looking on time here? That was it.
I have a clock.
Do you have a wristwatch?
Couldn't have been more than... Tell your story, man. You're stalling.
Hey.
You're a little embarrassed.
No. I mean, okay, so I obviously one-upped you because I went to the bus stop. For those of you who don't know, the bus stop is literally the last stop the bus makes in Boulder. It turns around and goes back to society.
It says, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It goes back to society after it stops at the bus stop. So we walk up, and it's like a yellow-colored building. It's like an off yellow. It looks like a big, like, stain color. And we walk into the 21 and under side because we were all just a bunch of little kids.
There's a 21 and under side in
yes,
this
there
club?
is. Yep. And so we walk in and we pay.
That's what I usually search for on the various pornography websites.
Yeah.
And when I walk into a strip club, I'll go, which one of you girls is 21 and under, brother? But anyway.
So we walk in, we pay the fee, and then we pay like, $7 for a bottle of water. You know, very typical. We sit down, and it's the same, pretty much the exact same setup. You sit like eye level with the stage. And
I literally told you I wasn't eye level with the stage, that the stage was the ground,
Oh!
and the rail was something they would climb onto like a fence.
I'm going to stop doing meth before the show and actually start listening to you from now on. So the stage is actually eye level with all the chairs.
So you're sitting below the stage.
Ish. I mean, we're sitting level with the stage. So, like, if some chick crawls up on her tits, like military
Crawls
style.
up on her tits.
Yeah.
I already want to see this.
Military style, you know.
I'm a
she doesn't
fan
have
of
any
this girl.
arms. She's intense. So she crawls up.
I've given you $10.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a couple of weird stories that happen. So, the first one, this chick walks up, and I threw $150 at this chick. I only had $150. I only had $150 to my name. So I literally old manned it up and threw my life savings at this bitch.
I have thrown $150 at the same chick twice.
Wow. So she crawls up.
Wasteful.
Right? She has a top hat. She has blonde short hair. She has angel wings on her back.
I assume it's the same girl.
This bitch is the devil. She crawls up.
She's dank.
And she's like, hey. And I'm like, you're really hot. Bam. $5 right out of the gate. She hasn't even done anything yet.
$5 for being a girl and talking to me.
Yes. So she walks up and she just like takes my head and smashes it right into her tits, right? Like
I'm a fan of this
like
girl.
a pie contest, right? And she's just like moving her titters back and forth.
Yeah, you like that other guy's sweat?
And I'm just like, oh my God, this is the best day of my whole life. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Shane, have you ever been punched in the face before? Answer yes. So you know when you get hit so hard that you see the white flash?
Yeah, the light of God.
Yes. This bitch punched me in the fucking head with her tit. She literally grabbed one of her tits and punched me in the face with it.
She gave you the old D-cup side cut.
She punched me. And I was like, did you just punch me in the face? And she's like, uh-huh. And I was like, you must do this a lot. So it's cool.
You were Floyd Mayweathered by a chick's tits.
I was.
You were Ray Rice by a chick's tits. You were Chris Brown by a stripper's tits.
Oh my God. So
you were O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson by a chick's tits.
Yes. So then I look at her, right? And I kind of like, I lean in real close, you know? And I'm like, hey, my buddy Vince, episode 2, I was like, he's down there. I'm going to give you $5 if you go do it to him without telling him.
Yeah.
So this bitch army crawls over to Vince, all
on
sexy,
her tits.
on her tits, all sexy, like they were really perky. They were like,
yeah, they're hard as boulders, ironically.
Yeah. So she crawls over there, and I'm just watching, right? And I'm like, I give him a thumbs up, you know, like everything's gonna be okay. And he starts getting titters in his face, and there's jumblies bouncing around, and all of a sudden, a fucking right hook from hell just fucking smashes him right in the face with a tit.
Deck him.
He had no idea what to do.
What are you
so
saying?
it's like I got to see my reaction on his face. He turns and he looks at me and he's just like deer in the headlights, like, what? And I'm just pointing at him and I'm laughing at him as hard as I can.
We will be going to the strip club immediately after this show.
Yes.
On Andrew's dime.
Yes. Ooh, dame. On my dame.
On your dame?
On my dame's
She
dime.
seemed like quite a dame.
Yeah, she's a hell of a gal. But yeah, that's I got a few more stories, but I mean, do you want to
any that good? There was the time our good friend got the vaginal juices on his shirt, kind of like a skid mark of pussy juice on his chest. Yep. Is that the one you were going to tell?
I was going to tell. It's the same guy, but a different story of that same evening. So I can't
remember his name.
His name is Dhruv. Dhruv. It's like Drew, but
look him up on MySpace.
Yeah, but Indian. He's from India. He's cool. He's a cool guy, and he had only been like in the United States for like 2 years or so. I think that's what he said. And he was like, you know, so he is still a very good little Indian boy. He came over here. His daddy gave him a lot of money, and he was doing very good in school and blah blah blah. Right. So it was his birthday, and that's why we were there. So we took him to the shittiest strip club apparently in Boulder and just was like, all right, dude, happy birthday.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to America. Welcome to America. So he's sitting like directly in the middle. Vince and I'm on his left. Vince is on his right. We're
episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2. So there was this one she was a thick broad.
T space H space I space C space C. Thick.
Thick.
Hashtag thick.
Yep. So she walks up, right? She struts up. She doesn't walk. She fucking struts everywhere she goes.
What a babe.
Gonna go outside, shit in the porta potty, fucking struts all the way out there.
Feminist.
So she struts up to Drew, right?
What a babe.
So far at this point, Drew has only been making eye contact with literally everyone.
Drew has never seen a pair of breasts.
No,
nor
maybe not in real life. Maybe he's seen them on the internet. I don't know.
Are there boobs on the internet?
There might be, but so she she struts up, and she's like, "Hey, honey," and we're like, "It's his fucking birthday!" Just kind of throwing him right under the bus, right?
If you're ever at a strip club for the first time, it's your birthday.
Yeah. So he's sitting there, and she's like, "Oh, really?" So he got like all of his things like discounted a lot, right?
Okay.
So she's like, "Oh yeah? Well, I got something for you." And at this point, I figured it was like a topless only, but this bitch had no bottoms on. She just fucking strutted up
She
there.
ain't got no bottoms.
She just fucking strut up there, buck ass naked. And
Bush, what was the Bush situation?
None.
No George W?
No GW. No G Whiz.
It really was Obama's America at this time.
Seriously. So she squats down, right? Knees together, and then parts the Red Sea, as you will. Knees spread eagle. She's free.
She showed him the axe wound as it was.
Yep. She showed him the First Amendment.
She showed him the bat cave.
Yeah. And she's like, he's looking at her this whole time, eye contact.
Wouldn't look at her.
Wouldn't look at her vag. And she's like, it's okay to look. And I'm like, Drew, for fucking paying, you can look at her cooter, dude. What's wrong with you?
That's a good thing to tell someone. If you pay, you can look at their cooters.
Yeah. So he glances down and looks right back up immediately at her eyes, right? And she's like, "What's your favorite color, honey?" And he just, looking her in the eyes, I swear to God, he answers incorrectly, but totally correctly. He actually tells her his favorite color. He's like, "Green."
I like green.
And she's like, "No, honey, it's pink." And then spreads them cooter lips.
Spreads her vaginal lips.
Oh, dude, it was the...
Oh.
And I think he literally came in his pants, like right there. I think we popped his cherry on accident.
His proverbial cherry.
Yes.
What we're saying is, go to a strip club.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
Be inspired.
Give the ladies money.
Yep.
And then sort of stare at their breasts and or vaginal regions.
And their glutamus maximuses.
Their booties.
Yep.
But it's time to okay. So strip clubs, absolute must have in all of society, cannot be removed. We need these girls.
Yes, exactly. Or at least apparently you do. Jesus Christ. I mean, I do too.
The cement of the United States of America is in strippers.
Yep.
They're the foundation.
There's no handprints in this wet cement. Only prints of tits. Yeah. So.
Ooh, angry music. Feel that?
Yeah.
Woo! It's time to rant. Of course, we don't have any ads this week because we've been demonetized yet again. Which sort of.
Kiss little puto. Fuck.
Yeah, buddy, I was tongue fucking that detached skull nut 2 days ago.
That fucking, what are they, the flame spitters? Where they drink the alcohol and spit the flames in the air? Yeah, Utu's fucking battling one of those. He thinks it's a dragon right now. He's like every episode of Game of Thrones right here. There
are over 8 cops trying to tase him.
Yeah.
And he's sort of taking them one by one.
He's literally in slow motion right now doing the Matrix. He might actually be Neo. I'm not sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's our custodian. What the fuck's up with these advertising companies?
Yeah.
Why the fuck can't we get this show? I mean, we have at least 3 million listeners right now.
Yeah.
You know, enough to buy a huge 10,000 square foot studio, enough to go out to California.
Yep.
Paying literally nothing, and enough for us to all live in the studio with food, water, power, and my wife.
And softcore porn on HBO and hardcore porn on Cinemax. So
full milfed out Brazzers membership.
Yep.
For all of us.
We're actually subscribed to Kink. There's lots of chains and nipple piercings. It's pretty legit.
We all have the Supreme Kink membership, so we're not hurting for money.
Yeah.
But who the fuck do they think they are to not advertise us?
You know, so here's the thing. You were there, sort of, in spirit. I heard your voice in my ear. I don't know how you did it.
It's almost like we were on an Xbox chat.
Yes. So, very state-of-the-art hologram technology. And I was like, hey, Shane, you should walk through this ad with me so that way it'll be fucking hilarious when it launches, right?
Apparently, Andrew thinks I'm Jesus Christ and I'm going to walk with him on a beach. And sort of, Andrew will look back and he'll be like, where's the second pair of footprints?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, it was I who was with you.
And I'll be high as fuck, so I'll just be talking to a crab or a clam that's been following me around.
That's me, buddy.
Scuttling.
That's what they call it. I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
That's my zodiac sign.
Wow.
Wow, really lucked out there. Hey.
So I start on the YouTube page, right? On the YouTubes. And I look and there's a headline thing. So we write our little headline. We love it. 10 out of 10. Heart. We had to get rid of the heart. Or no, it was a hashtag. Hashtag 10 out of 10. Had to get rid of the hashtag. Apparently they don't like being trending and shit. Whatever. We're going to demonetize themselves. It's some weird fucking witchcraft. So then we do 2 more lines immediately following, right? Description 1, fucking description 2. Description 1, not suitable for work. A ridiculous or an outrageous pod, I think is what I finally... Yeah, a timeless pod is what we finally ended on. And then the last line was, Lonnie said it was dank, LOL.
Lonnie, of course, is our #1 fan.
Yeah.
And we would encourage all other fans of the show to get the fuck up.
Yeah. Where the fuck are your emails at? Nowhere. That's where.
Last week, we made a call for fans of the show to give us their input on the show. You know, we put out this pod into the universe, and we'll sort of see nothing back. Yeah. We have no ratings on iTunes. Feel free to do that, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm not asking you to, but feel free. And nobody will tweet us because we don't have a Twitter. Nobody will hit us up on Facebook because I think Facebook is absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
And nobody should have one because it's literally trash.
Yeah, it's voodoo. Voodoo trash.
Literally could not matter less to society. Anyway, email us at 2dumbguys, TOO dumbguys, for ideas about the show, your reviews, applications to be on the show.
Yeah.
And last week we called for this, and we got an email from Ava Humpington.
Yeah, Aza Humpington.
Aza
Humpington. And that's 2dumbguys@gmail.com, just so there's no
TOO.
confusion. Yeah. So
Dumb guys.
Do you want me to read it? I mean, it's a beautiful letter. It was written in cursive. It was on parchment. So not only was it emailed, but it was flown in by a falcon, a black falcon.
He sort of took
a black albino falcon flew it in
on top of an eagle.
Yeah,
and he'll sort of
the eagle was piloting a jet,
which is insane because this is an email.
I know.
Oh, he printed out an email he sent to us.
Yeah, it was like, "Ding, you've got eagle," and I was like, "Wow."
Anyway, what he did,
I kill. Fuck,
Holy
you just did
shit.
the eagle thing.
He has thrown a trident
trigger
40 yards
Holy
in the air.
shit!
Holy shit!
Dude, that fucking landed right next to my dick.
Damn, he took that, what is that, a pigeon?
Yeah.
He took the beak off that motherfucker.
It's even cooked. It's a flaming trident
I love
spear.
our little Butu.
Yeah.
All we have to do is leave a bowl of water out.
Yep.
And sort of a half-dead carcass of a coyote that's still alive.
Yep.
And he's good for 6 months.
Hell yeah. So, reading the email.
Aza Humpington. Thank you for writing in.
Yeah.
We'll
she's a beautiful broad.
She
She's
included
definitely
a picture
broad.
towards the end.
She did.
You want to describe what she looks like?
She looks like a vegan. So, like a vegan DJ.
I think everyone can gather
Yeah.
what she looks like just from that.
Malnourished, her tits are really low. She's got curly hair. Typical vegan.
Vegan.
So,
Vegan DJ. Vegan DJ. DJ.
all right. Hello to you two dumbasses. I'd like to say that your show sucks ass, but I'm still listening every week. It must be all the drugs I do, or your voices are like audio crack that hits the bloodline of my ears, rushing through my brain, killing thousands of brain cells. Aza really loves run-on sentences. Actually gave me a moment of clarity in my deepest and darkest depression. I was married to a dead guy for 27 years and recently found out he's been dead for 26 of those years. Wow, heart-wrenching.
Heart-wrenching.
That you need, and it turns out that you are in need of a radio producer.
Our producer was decapitated.
Yeah, decapitated in the recent episode by Butu.
Damn it, Mbutu.
Yep.
He taketh and he giveth.
Yeah. He taketh and he keep takething.
Yeah.
What a cunt.
Heartless cunt.
She says, in this recent episode, I imagine that your producer didn't make it out all right. No, he did not.
He surely didn't. And hiding that body
Yep.
was actually really easy because Mbutu took care of all of it.
Seriously.
Assassinations brought to you by Mbutu.
Ooh.
I kill! That was me impersonating Mbutu.
I'd like to formally apply for the job knowing the risk involved, meaning she wants to be our new producer. I have past experience producing the 102.7 Tough Gong radio for 15 years. Attached, I have posted a picture of myself producing that show in the early 2000s.
To which I would say, how the fuck do we know that you know what you're doing from a picture of you? Just because you produced it for 10 years doesn't mean you know what the fuck you're doing.
I mean, she looks malnourished, so she must know what she's doing.
Sort of reply to this. I know you're not done reading it.
Yeah.
Sort of after this is done, reply, Shane wants to know if you're single and ready to mingle with him and his wife.
Okay, I'll do that. Says, I have posted a picture of myself in the early blah, blah, blah 2000s. I will wait for your guys' answer on next week. Ooh, that's this week's podcast. I'd love to work for the team. Thank you for the laughs, the giggles, the highs, the lows. Asa Humpington. P.S. Big hug, little kiss, little hug, big kiss.
And we'll sort of, come on home,
yeah.
Asa. Meet us at the studio. Everyone knows where the studio is.
Yeah.
Come on. Just meet us there. We'll be back literally by the time you hear this. Just kind of show up and kiss little Butu immediately.
Yeah.
And immediately give Umbutu a half-dead hog.
Yep.
It's important that it's still alive.
A honey-roasted hog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very important it's still alive or he will kill.
He also loves Chick-a-Flicka sauce, so make sure you bring in some Chick-a-Flicka sauce. So...
and we're so grateful for any listener who would take the time to write in to Two Dumb Guys. That's TOO dumbguys at gmail.com. Write in!
Ooh!
But I think we've... Fuck advertising.
Yep.
If you know someone who's funny, who would sort of think that this show isn't horrible, show it to them. Yeah. Why not? And thanks for writing in.
Hey, man.
We got something else on the register.
Do we?
Yeah. What happened to romance?
Bromance or regular romance? Okay.
I think romance is dead.
I think you're right.
I mean, I'm in love with Asa Humpington.
Yeah.
I don't even know her. I haven't seen the picture.
Yeah.
I assume she's Kate Upton.
Yep.
So I'm in love with her.
Mm-hmm. I've actually searched for her for weeks. I've gone, Shane, I've moved to Classic Tactics, which I know this is what you're getting at.
Mm-hmm. That's the name of my first mixtape.
Yeah.
Classic Tactics.
So I go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, you're about to throw down.
I was going to say,
throw it.
DJ, and then I was sort of going to make a callback to a previous DJ joke.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, I've been through 7 blocks in a radius around the studio, and I assume Asa is nearby.
Ooh, what a babe.
Because there's no way a falcon can fly an eagle piloting a jet that far away.
I would agree.
So...
Maybe
I just don't think they have the concentration to do that.
Maybe I'll get to sort of sneak into... What was that? A spider?
Yeah.
Ooh. Scary. Ooh, it's Fright Week here on Not Worth It. Maybe I'll sort of sneak into her yard. What I'm getting at here is I don't think enough guys, enough teen guys are sneaking into their the girl they're trying to court's yard and sort of throwing rocks at their window like...
Yeah.
Wake up.
Yeah.
I love you. Yeah. I don't think enough of that is happening. I think romance is dead.
See,
now we'll just sort of tweet a dick pic.
Yep.
And be like, hey.
What do you think of that? DMs.
There's no courting.
No. Just
Nobody
a lot of
courts.
eggplant emojis. What the fuck? So what I was getting at though is I feel like I'm maybe the only one that does it because I went through 7 blocks worth of houses, threw rocks at every single window looking for her.
Are you going after Asa?
I'm going after Asa.
Well, I'm
it's something about the malnourished tits.
I'm here to tell you that we are in a court-off.
Yeah.
I fucking challenge you to a court-off with Asa Humpington.
Yeah.
And she shall be mine.
No. You're already married.
Yeah.
And you get to...
Me and her are horny.
I'm slightly horny.
Not good enough, man. I got two people's worth of...
Are you erect right now? Because I am.
Oh, fuck.
See? Get fucking wrecked.
Get fucking wrecked. Woo! So you agree with me that romance is dead?
I do, but I do throw rocks at windows. One time I threw a rock through an open window.
I think you're all that's left.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was open because you previously threw a huge rock through it.
It was a brick.
It was my house.
Yeah.
And I sort of heard a boulder crash through my window and go...
Yeah. It crashed through and it was like,
and
oh
then,
yeah.
And then sort of after that, just little rocks like...
Yeah. I learned my lesson. I threw a bunch of little pebbles.
So fellas, go out there, find your crush and sort of throw a little rock.
What really gets them going is if
Who?
you throw rocks.
Oh, a gal?
Yeah, if you throw rocks at a dame's window when you're already inside their room.
That is haunting.
That is also.
I assure you, you are wanted by the police.
I don't think. I mean, I do have a permit. I am a licensed LARPer, as we're aware. And when I'm LARPing as Michael Myers or
As
Jason
a former woman.
Yeah, as I'm LARPing as Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees.
As a former woman.
As a former that I normally do. I do it 5 times a week.
And you would know what a woman wants.
Yeah.
What a girl needs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I sometimes throw rocks. I've seen Ubuntu throw dead animals at windows before. Not for any sexual. Oh, it was you.
He was trying to fuck, as it was. You know, he was sort of throwing a half a horse carcass through my window, but it wouldn't fit. So I'd sort of just hear
see a bunch of hooves.
Horse carcass hit the side of my house, like.
Yeah. Gotcha. So he's just beating at a dead horse as
this whole Ubuntu thing is just a dead horse.
Yeah,
am I right, fans? Write us. But final rant thing that I think there's too much HD content out there. What's wrong with standard definition?
Shane,
what's wrong with it?
Exactly. I fucking hate HD. I was perusing the internet. I was scrolling through, and all of a sudden, a Chuck Norris video popped up in my feed. And this fucking Chuck Norris video had to have been in 4K. The box was like normal YouTube size, like the 720p capability, but this bitch was in 4K. They kept zooming in on his face. I could have reached out and touched him. He was that fucking real to me. And he didn't look good. He looked horrified.
I gotta wonder if that beard feels like razor wire.
Yeah.
Or like a soft, luscious pillow.
I was
both. It sort of cuts you to death as you fall asleep.
But they kept zooming away, so I couldn't exactly touch it, but they just kept going back and forth.
And,
he was roundhousing.
If you would have reached out to touch it, what you would have felt is like a computer screen, sort of a flat, smooth surface.
Yeah, flaccid. So, I mean, it was at that point, that moment today when I saw Chuck Norris roundhouse kicking a dummy in 4K on a tiny little box, blew my mind. I was like, no, this is too much. He looks like he's dead. It's a weekend at Chuck Norris's. He's basically dead, and they're just kicking for him. It was ridiculous. And where does it stop? We had 1080. We had what 720p. We'll start at the beginning. 360p, 480p, 720p.
Potato.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You're going higher, not lower.
I know, but I'm getting there. So 4K, 8K, 12K, Y2K, Madden 20K, 17. Where the fuck does it stop?
I think it's hurting women.
Yeah.
I think women have.
They're gonna start looking horrifying.
Horrifyingly good.
Or horrifyingly bad.
No, just good, dude. all that quality. They have to take their fucking makeup skills to a whole new level.
They're gonna have to apply foundation over their whole body.
They already do. Yeah. I think it's a disservice to women to have all this 4K nonsense.
Yeah.
I think Tinder should only be 240p pics.
Yeah.
You should know a little bit about them. You know, maybe if you're remotely compatible for a one-night fling.
Yeah.
You know, where you sort of meet, have a dinner at TGI Fridays that wasn't really as good as you wanted it to be. You know, you're sort of holding in gas as you drive home.
Yeah.
And then you'll sort of bed her and sort of, prematurely ejaculate, roll over.
Or pretend to. Yeah.
Roll over and cry and tell her that this doesn't always happen as she sort of catches an Uber and goes home.
Yeah. To which you can go take your shit like you needed to. So, I mean, I miss the days of things being filmed with a potato, like you were saying, a toaster. I like.
These are the YouTube comments I read.
Yes.
This is before my time.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I'm a 72p Minecraft video guy myself. If everything could look like 72p Minecraft pixelated quality, that's where I'm at. That's where my heart is at.
I mean, fucking IMAX?
Yeah.
Why not I take a fucking break?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's
who
with
needs
this
to
retina
see?
display?
Why do I need to see?
I don't need to see my own retinas.
I can't see my own retinas.
I can't see yours either.
You have the most beautiful eyes. Can I just say that?
Yeah. Say it. I'm not going to say it back.
Wow, that's hurting.
I'll say it later.
You know
when I'm going to say it.
I hope I'll at least get a rock thrown at my window. I hope romance isn't dead.
No, I'm gonna throw a whole box of chocolates at your window.
I think it's killing a whole generation of girls.
Yeah.
Their confidence.
Yeah.
To be like, not only do I have to look good,
Yeah.
I have to fucking look good in 8K Retina fucking HDR
Yeah.
fucking Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Their fucking selfie game has to be on fleek.
Yes.
I mean, it's destroying a generation of women's self-confidence.
I've actually went out and bought a VTech Kitty Zoom camera. It's pink. It's made of plastic. And I take pictures of everything so that way I can fill in the blanks. I feel like my imagination matters too.
I had a dream last night. Something about a camera, but I think I might have just sort of sleepwalked into people's backyards and been taking pictures of my neighbors having sex again.
Yeah, you were.
Huh.
Yep. I was LARPing. I saw you. It was cool. I told the authorities you were my assistant.
You were live action role playing as a cop that night.
Yeah. So.
I think that's the show for this week. We're only 3 weeks because it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
That's 3 weeks.
Yep.
Clearly not 4. I clearly didn't miscount. From our episode 10 spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh, I just hired Adele, or at least someone who looked like Adele. I hope to God it was Adele.
Yep.
For the music.
I've hired a mariachi band, so it's going to be fucking lit in this bitch.
I ordered the cake, the flapjacks.
Yep.
We're going to have...
I got a whole truckload of dames being dumped in.
I got a whole truckload
against their will.
I got a whole truckload of dead horses that we're going to all beat to death.
Damn. Ubuntu's really going to get a hard on about that.
He loves beating a dead horse.
Yeah, he
I'll
does.
tell you that right now.
Disrespect!
Something about kissing little Butu.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
What a chode.
What a loser. Oh,
We totally didn't mean it,
shit.
Butu.
Is he behind me?
He's
He's
He's holding out little Butu and just shaking his head. You gotta kiss him.
your turn.
Kiss better, little faggot!
Put your fingers in his dismembered throat while you kiss him.
Alright, I'm gonna shocker him.
Yeah, put him in there.
Okay. Is that good?
He's
Butu?
gone. Woo!
What did I stick my fingers in? I closed my eyes when I did it.
So, look forward to episode 10. Like nothing you've ever heard before.
Woo!
It's gonna be fucking dank,
Hell
lit,
yeah.
fucking on fire. We're gonna Facebook Live it. We're gonna YouTube Live.
We're gonna be literally on fire. If there's gonna be flames,
We're gonna have a dunk tank.
Yep.
The Golden State Warriors are gonna be there.
Yep.
The fucking Pittsburgh Penguins are gonna be there.
the install wizards are gonna be there. The big ass ticks are gonna be there. The fucking dead reindeer are gonna be there.
I got a trampoline. We gotta put it together when the people get here because I'm not gonna put it together
Yeah,
alone.
fuck that. Jesus Christ.
I bought an IKEA. We're having an IKEA flown out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be
an
lit as
IKEA
fuck, man.
circus. They're gonna build it. It's gonna be fucking
Drew and
crazy.
Shane, episode 10, hashtag #LitAF. Follow us on Twitter. Email us at twodumbguys@gmail.com. Thanks again. This has been episode 6 of Not Worth It. And we leave you now with the stylings of antiquated gentlemanry. And now, antiquated gentlemanry with Dr. Senator Rod the Don Watson. Remember, gents, don't buy your girlfriend anything. You already made one mistake. Hashtag Bros Before Hoes 2017. This has been episode 6. Join us next Wednesday.